I hope you're having a great day. Today I want to talk about diabetes and cholesterol. This is a problem that plagues millions and millions and millions of people across the world. Number one, cholesterol isn't a bad thing. Now, if you have too much of the bad cholesterol and you have high triglycerides, that's a bad thing. Everyone looks at cholesterol as the demon. But you need to understand that if you didn't have cholesterol in your body, you wouldn't be alive. Every cell out of the trillions of cells that you're made up of require a certain amount of good cholesterol to function. You require it for your hormones, for your heart health, for your liver health, your brain, and everything. So cholesterol isn't the problem. Too much of the bad cholesterol and very high triglycerides and very low HDL, which is the good cholesterol, is a problem. And then we have another problem. Diabetes. Millions and millions of people dying every year because of uncontrolled diabetes. It makes the virus that just passed us look feeble in front of what diabetes does. But where the media puts attention is what we're aware of. There have been more deaths of diabetes and cancer than there will ever be compared to the number of people that have lost their lives to the COVID. Coming back into solution mode, today we're going to talk about the effect of apple cider vinegar and the simple concoction that we've been using with our patients over the last couple of years. Now, when you understand this concoction, what you need to understand that the concoction alone will not work. There is no magic. It's a concoction that can help you at a particular level. You still got to eat well, you still got to exercise, you still got to sleep deep, and you still got to look after your stress levels. Apple cider vinegar. One of the most common questions that we get is, Luke, is it a myth? Yes, it's a myth if you think apple cider vinegar is going to help you lose your weight. A lot of people have sold apple cider vinegar as a weight loss drink. It's not a weight loss drink. Weight loss includes the balance of your hormones, nutrition, exercise, sleep, emotional wellness, all of that. There is no one magic drink in the world, including apple cider vinegar, that can help you lose weight. So people start having apple cider vinegar, they don't lose weight, and all of a sudden, apple cider vinegar is bad. But now let's talk science. There is documented science about the effects of apple cider vinegar at a therapeutic level in the human body when used consistently and the right way. Diabetes and cholesterol. Several scientific studies done over a period of 8 weeks, which is why we suggest that this protocol is done for 8 weeks, has reduced the amount of diabetes that we've seen. It's not reversed it. Reversal of diabetes type 2 will happen when you fix your lifestyle consistently. But can it bring down your blood sugar levels? Absolutely yes. Can it improve insulin sensitivity? Absolutely yes. When it comes to cholesterol, can it lower your triglycerides? Absolutely yes. Can it reduce the bad cholesterol, LDL? Absolutely yes. Well, here's how you're going to do it. There are 3 ways of using apple cider vinegar. Number 1, if this suits you, do it. If it doesn't suit you, don't do it. It's as simple as that, okay? Apple cider vinegar must be consumed with the mother culture. You get a lot of apple cider vinegar by fancy brands that is pure apple cider vinegar, but it's not cloudy. It's a clear liquid and there's no sediment settled at the bottom of the bottle. It has to be written apple cider vinegar with the mother culture. Then that is the apple cider vinegar that we are now going to use as medicine, not to replace your doctor's medication, but over and beyond that. So you could start off with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a mug of water. Never have apple cider vinegar plain. Never, never, never. You will damage the tissues in your esophagus, and that's not a good thing for you. Okay, always dilute it with water. Now, you can consume 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a mug of water 30 minutes before every main meal. So if you're having 3 meals in a day, you will have apple cider vinegar thrice. 1 tablespoon in water. More apple cider vinegar doesn't mean more results. Okay? Less is more sometimes. 1 tablespoon in a mug of water 30 minutes before your breakfast, if you eat breakfast, or your lunch and your dinner. Now, out of these, 1 time, what we're going to do is prepare this brew, and I'm giving you the recipe right now. I'm going to take warm water, not boiling hot water, warm water or marginally hot water, okay? 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a mug. I'm going to pour in some warm water or slightly hot water. It should not be piping or boiling hot. I'm going to have these powders available. You can buy them anywhere. Try to get organic because there are a lot of pesticides in even spices. So you want to try to get chemical-free or organic spices. You want to get dry ginger powder. You want to get clove powder. You want to get Sri Lankan or Ceylon rolled cinnamon powder. And you want to get elaichi or cardamom powder. Just get these bottles. Keep it simple. Okay, you have the time and you have the want to grind these powders and make them at home. That's up to you. But for everyone else, I do that. I just buy the bottles and I keep them. So now I have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a mug of hot water or warm water. I'm going to take a pinch of dry ginger powder. I'm going to take a pinch of cinnamon powder. I'm going to take a pinch of cardamom powder, and I'm going to take a pinch of clove powder. Okay? Now, we're having apple cider vinegar thrice in a day. Once out of these 3 times, you're going to have this concoction. The warm apple cider vinegar with a pinch of ginger, a pinch of cinnamon, a pinch of cardamom, and a pinch of clove. You're going to mix it together and sip on this. You can do this 30 minutes before your meal. Now, let's say you're at office or you're in a flight and you missed it. Then you can also do it within an hour after your meal. Try not to drink a liquid immediately after a meal. We know that. We don't want to dilute our stomach acids and our digestive enzymes. So keep a gap between your meal, 30 minutes. And in case you couldn't have it before your meal, you can do it after your meal. But now, the most important thing, keep this consistent. Keep this consistent for 8 to 10 weeks. Along with your exercise, along with your good nutrition, along with your sleep, and along with your emotional wellness. Check your levels after 8 to 10 weeks, and you are going to be surprised. It may work for most of you. It may not work for some people. It's definitely going to not work for the people who cheat. The people who do it for 1 week and expect all the results in the world. So be honest with yourself. But you want to try this because these are controlled studies which have proven themselves over and over again. I add these particular spices to further reduce inflammation. So that one concoction that has the spices that I've given you, you want to try that. Because that's not just going to work with your diabetes and your cholesterol. It's going to work at an anti-inflammatory level. We know a lot of diabetes is uncontrolled inflammation. We know that a lot of cardiovascular problems is also uncontrolled inflammation. By adding these spices, these are the most powerful antioxidants that exist on this planet. Why do we need antioxidants? The air that you breathe, filled with pollutants, creates oxidative stress, pesticides in food, stress levels, dehydration, poor quality water. All of this creates oxidative stress, over-exercising, under-exercising, poor recovery, poor sleep, increases oxidative stress at a cellular level. And that's why we add this to that one. And this apple cider vinegar, I like to call it a brew. Warm apple cider vinegar. You stay in a cold country, you're going to love this. Warm apple cider vinegar with these spices. If you want to add a little taste, or if you're going to have it in the night, add a little bit of ground nutmeg powder, just a pinch of nutmeg powder. Not only will it give you taste, but it can also help you sleep better as well. So that's how it works. If these spices don't suit you, then just do 1 simple tablespoon of apple cider vinegar mixed with water 30 minutes before your meal. If you miss it, then within 1 hour after your meal. With consistency. Something as simple as this, coupled with your lifestyle changes, and it is going to help you. Now, what if you don't have a cholesterol problem? What if you don't have diabetes? Then you can do with apple cider vinegar even once a day before any meal, or you can just have the brew that I just gave you the recipe for. Because guess what? Apple cider vinegar is also a very powerful prebiotic, making it great for your gut. A prebiotic feeds a probiotic. A probiotic is necessary for your gut health. So I would have it every single day, a brew made this way. If it's in the night, a little bit of nutmeg powder. If it's in the day, without the nutmeg powder. Now, this is the base recipe. You want to add anything over and above, that's up to you. I know people who add a pinch of turmeric and a little bit of black pepper. Doesn't taste so good, but it's up to you. And like I said, if it suits you, do it. If it doesn't, don't. But now, let's come to weight loss. Now, because your insulin sensitivity is improving, because your diabetes is getting better, your chances to lose weight is far more easier than someone who has uncontrolled blood sugar levels and someone who has insulin insensitivity. So yes, apple cider vinegar can play an indirect role in weight loss along with the lifestyle changes you make when you do it the right way. That's how it works. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great week. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, breathe deep, and remember, you care is all about you.